Hey everyone, I'm really excited to show you one of the newest features we have added to CurieTech AI, the dedicated plugin for Anypoint Studio. This plugin is designed to completely streamline your development workflow by bringing the power of CurieTech AI directly into your IDE. So instead of switching between your browser and Anypoint Studio to copy and paste, you can do everything right now on Anypoint Studio. Once you install the plugin, you will be able to connect with your CurieTech AI account, view all your assigned tasks, and apply changes. And the plugin supports multiple tasks at once, and you can even apply several code with all just few clicks. Since this is a beta version, we are actively working to add more capabilities over the coming weeks. For now, we will be primarily be using two agents inside the plugin: the repository coder agent and the immunit generator agent. These already bring a lot of value. It can generate a new code. It can also generate unit test cases for you. So this is a huge step forward in helping developers move faster and reduce the friction back and forth between the tools. So whether it's code enhancements and even structural updates, you can now manage with Anypoint Studio. So in this session, I'll walk you through how to download and set up the plugin and how to connect your account and how to use it effectively to boost your productivity. So let's dive in. So here I'll be showing you how to install our plugin in Anypoint Studio. You can click on help option and then click on install new software, and you can click on add here. You'll choose the archive option and you'll choose the zip file that you have with you. So I'll be choosing this zip file, CurieTech Anypoint Studio, and then I'll just give a random name that you would want and then click on add. And you have to choose the options that you get. Click on next here, and choose CurieTech AI Anypoint Studio, then click on next. Accept the license agreement that you have. Click on this radio button, then click on finish. So you can authorize this, trusted selected, and you can check that box and say I trust this, and you have to just restart the Anypoint Studio now. That's it. So let's wait for Anypoint Studio to restart. So it'll just take like 1 or 2 minutes to restart, and then you will have CurieTech AI plugin installed in your Anypoint Studio. So here we can see that we have CurieTech AI plugin installed in our Anypoint Studio at the bottom. You can just click on connect, and then you have to just give your credentials of CurieTech AI. Once you click on submit after giving your email ID and password, you would have to just give authorize option here. And then here we go, we can see CurieTech AI plugin being installed in Anypoint Studio. If you want to move CurieTech AI to the other side, you can just go there and you can see all the tasks which you had recently done it, and you had recently run that. So you have all of that. Since we have already installed CurieTech AI plugin, so this is how the dashboard looks like. On the right hand side, we have this connect to CurieTech AI, and then on the left side, we have our package explorer, and we can see all our other projects as well. So since this is a beta version that we are releasing, it's just the earlier version, and we would be updating in the plugin in the coming weeks. But for now, our plugin works for one open project at a time. So you can just keep the project open, whichever you are intending to work with, and keep the other projects as closed. And then click on just connect to CurieTech AI. So then click on authorize, and as you can see, as soon as it got successfully connected to my account or CurieTech AI account, you can see the list of tasks which I just run before this. So you can see all those tasks, and here you can click on view task if you want to specifically view that task. I'll also be talking about these apply changes in this session. So Let's say we want to update or enhance this already existing code that we have, that sys sftc account api. You can just click on the new task, and you can see here that api name, and we can just click on this api name, and now we can choose our agent that we would want to. Since we are trying to enhance the code, I'll be choosing the repository coder. And as you can see, it already it has the project folder already added, and we can just describe the task as something like this. As, can you please add the choice router to this Salesforce account API for post accounts endpoint? So I would want to just show you this. This is the API Salesforce post flow. So I'm sorry, Salesforce account API. And as you can see, for the post endpoints, we don't have a choice router here. So I just gave a prompt saying that to add a choice router, and we have the other settings here. And if you would want to add any specific VM arguments, if you want to upload any specific settings XML, or you want to change your runtime settings here, the Java version or the Mule version, you can do it here, and then just click on submit. So as you can see, this task has been started. The task number is 20208 with the repository coder agent, and it was submitted by me, and you can see the details of this. And as soon as we can see that, we can go to our platform, the Anypoint Studio, and you can see here that here also we can see that task being started. So it says as in progress. So these are the tasks which have already been completed. So this is an in progress task. So if you want to just click on view task, it will directly take you to the platform here, and you can view that task. Once the task is done, you can see something like this. As you can see, the repository coder as ready to apply. It's the same task number, that is 20208. And there are two options to, one is to view task and the other one is to apply changes. So just we can go to this account API, and you can see in the flow there's no changes as of now. So if you want to just click on view task, I'll just show you what are the changes being done. So as you can see, there are some changes here. Yeah, so since I have specifically given this endpoint name, so it only made changes to that endpoint, and you can see there's a choice router being added. So I'll go back to my Anypoint Studio, and I'll just click on apply changes here, and let's see what happens in our flow. So it made the changes, and yeah, so we can see that it made me to apply those changes directly. So you have this post accounts endpoint, and it also showed me no, there's a choice router that has been added. There's all this logic that you would want. There's a set variable, logger request, and also the flow reference as well. So let's say you're not you want to make some changes, and you would want to undo this. You can just click on this undo that we have, and it's reversing, and yeah, so here it goes. So the changes have been removed, and you can come back to your platform, and you can if you have any feedback, or if you want to give any specific thing to Curie that it would want to change, you can just give that feedback here, and then click on provide feedback. It will regenerate the code for you, and then you can see the apply changes option again in CurieTech AI afterwards, and then click on that, and you'll be able to add that changes here again. I'd also want to show you the one more use case wherein multiple files have been updated, which can be really helpful. So I'll just click on new task, and you can click on this API name, and I'll go back to the repository coder, and I'll just describe the task as add debug loggers wherever required. So I'll just give this prompt here, and I'll then click on submit. So it will take a few minutes, and so this is 20209, and I'll go back to my platform, and you can, sorry, Anypoint Studio, and you can see the same task number here, and it says as in progress. And so just let's go to view task again here. So it's still working on it. So the task has been completed. So as you can see, it says ready to apply. It's 20209, ready to apply. So if you want to just view the task before applying changes, you can just click on view task here, and you can just see what are the changes that have been done. So you can see there are multiple XML files being updated. The best thing about the plugin is that there's no need to copy each and every code of each and every XML file and then paste it in your Anypoint Studio. And now all you have to do is just click on apply changes, and all those changes in those multiple files will be affected right in your flow right now. So as you can see, there was a logger added here, so there will be logger added to all of the flows. So in just one click you will be able to update your code. I would also want you to show one more use case, wherein let's say you don't want to use any of the existing projects that we have on Anypoint Studio, and you would want to use the no repository option. Let's say you want to build a whole new project. So how do we do that? So it's very simple. So let's go to our platform and click on go to repository coder, as you wanted to generate a new code. So let's go to no repository as an option, and in the description you can just give the description as, let's say, create a new MuleSoft project that exposes a REST API to manage customer records. The API should have endpoints to create, retrieve, update, and delete customers, and also include data view transformations and error handling. So I'll just click on submit. So as you can see, the task has been started. The task number is 20210. So I should be able to see this in my Anypoint Studio. We'll just wait for a few minutes. So here we can see the number 20210. The task has been started and it shows in progress. If I just click on view task, it will directly go to my task which I had just submitted. So let's see what this generates and how I can add it in my Anypoint Studio. Oh, okay. So we can see here that the task has been completed. So the task number is 20210. It says, it's ready to apply. So if you want to view the task, you can just click on view task, and it will redirect to your platform, and you can see the files that have been generated. Since this is a whole new project, you have all the files that you would need, right from your global.xml, properties.yaml, pom.xml, the main XML flow, the raml, everything. So you have all of these in the platform. So you can just go to your Anypoint Studio now. So as you can see in my package explorer, there are just two files here. So you can just click on apply changes. So we can see there's a new project that has been opened in my package explorer. I'll just click on this. So you have the whole project. There's customer API.xml with you, and you have the global.xml. So you have these configurations, and also you have the POM. So we are working currently on the project structure, but this has done completely, and you have all the flows that you would need, in case if you want to undo this, you can just click on undo, and it will reverse your task, and your project is removed from the Anypoint Studio. Yes, so this was all about our plugin that we have added in Anypoint Studio. We would love to know your thoughts. Please do let us know if there's any suggestions or any feedbacks, or if you have any doubts. Please do let us know. Thank you.